So what a sight this is. Another edition of this proud competition, just seemingly bigger and better still. Faces, of course, have come and gone, but some things never change. Those first day feelings, new hopes, new expectations, and the belief that maybe, just maybe, this time it will be your turn. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. We have already started here. Dembele reaching 3 figures in terms of his appearances for the club.
Well, that milestone might be on the back of his mind, Peter, although...
And the shot! Oh, it's come loose. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. A probing pass. Ronaldo looking to get on the end of this. Roberto Carlos showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Owen. Over to the left. Oh, nicely intercepted. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. That is ended up in no man's land. And he's intervened well there. Tries to play it through. Shot could be on. And Owen! Yes, it's there! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
So far, so good, Peter, but they need to start thinking of the next one now. Take this momentum and force the issue even more.
Knocks it into space, and this is Maradona. And if you have just joined us, still just 1 goal between them. And the score is 1-0. It's a really well-measured ball. And that's very disappointing, it has to be said. Now that looks a decent ball. And he's managed to get free.
That was lovely, that. That's just playing it safe and simple.
Cruyff gets into some bullish header! There it is! Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Roberto Carlos delivers the ball. Defending of the desperate variety.
They've certainly set out to cause a problem or two down that left flank. Look, it's the width that's providing this momentum, and they look set to further exploit. Gives the defence a decision to make, whether to go...
Terrific header! Neymar. Iniesta. Played back. And this is Roberto Carlos. Big header! Well, that pass isn't the best. That's tidy. Maradona. Now Saliba. Can he get it through? Cruyff. That's very neat. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Deftly away, and claimed it back swiftly. And it's Thuram. And here's Cruyff. He's in plenty of space here. It's a mighty effort! Another fruitless header.
Maybe they're trying to cash in on this, but someone has to up the quality here, both movement and delivery.
Iniesta, Cristiano Ronaldo. Now, who's going to be first to this? Danger averted for now. They're back in possession and ready to go again. And here's Cruyff. Mendes could try cutting in. Climbs up big! Saliba clears it away. He won't be happy with that one. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Bergomi. Spread it left. Fired deep toward. He gets big! Another header, but again the same outcome.
Yeah, nothing overly wrong with the way the ball's been played in. They just need to make it count.
And this could be the final action of the first half. Oh, smashing header!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And there's the end of the first half. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. How would you review the first half?
Haven't played that badly. Getting caught again on the counter-attack is unlikely. They're switched on to that, and still very much in this game.
Leading 1-0 at the break. And we're off again. A solitary goal. That has been the crucial difference. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Oh, this looks sharp. Oh, the ball's gone astray. Oblak clears. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Owen. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
Such good technique.
And that's gone loose. Roberto Carlos. Cruyff providing an outlet on that flank. He's shifting through the gears here. Crosses, he's got tall. Oh, taken with style. They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Yeah.
Up he goes! Denied by an instinctive save.
He's definitely living up to the occasion here. He just loves being out there amongst it.
Saliba is there to clear. Roberto Carlos carries the ball down the right. Out of play for a goal kick.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Lofted in. Oh, what a class! And again! No mistake! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way. Right here, right now, it's not looking favourable. They're chasing the ball and the game. Birmingham really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
They just need to sort out their end product. and quickly.
He rises! And again! It's there! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. Right place, right time, and a fine instinctive finish.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be... Oh, he's been collar! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome. He's found a way past Maldini, and that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Cross deflected behind for a corner. So, third corner of the game. It's a mighty effort! And he gets rid in a hurry. Now it's Roberto Carlos. The ball goes in. Hernes. And here's Cruyff. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And it's Roberto Carlos. Cruyff's cross.
When it's delivered early like that, defenders just can't get themselves set.
It's a throw-in. And the pass is intercepted. Iniesta. It's a good run down the right. Iniesta crosses. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Bergomi spots it and intercepts. Now it's Cruyff. Cross into the box. Up he goes! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And they are cruising away. Picked that one out. It was a bullet. Dembele! Lacking in accuracy. Collar. Now it's Neymar. Aimed beyond the defence. No, that's been intercepted.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Saliba. That's a cute ball. Chips it through. That's been cut out, well played. Baresi. Chouameni. 5 minutes to add. Lovely pass, but can he... Shot, surely! And somehow he's managed to miss it. Baresi. And it's Chouameni. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And here's Cruyff. Roberto Carlos. And it's hoisted clear. Dembele.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
He's on it. Can he get away? And that's that. Well, what a game. Unpredictable to the very end. Momentum shifting this way and that. The kind of match, as neutrals, we all love to come and see. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, there was a distinct lack of clarity or commitment.
Oh well, look like cross spam is back.
Well, here comes a crunch game. So much depends on this. Expectation and nerve. It is indeed a heady mix. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So it's down to business here.
Yaya Toure will be key here, Peter. His versatility and drive makes him a nightmare for the opposition.
He was actually a much more conventional holding midfield player in his younger days, wasn't he?
Yeah, but he's come on in leaps and bounds since then. In fact, he's at his best when partnered with a defensive midfielder like that, because it means he has license to just join the attack.
So he's benefited a lot from his new role.
Yeah, it's brought so much more out of him. He's a true all-round player now. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Oh, what a climb! Oh, that was no routine save.
It's quite a show he's putting on here. This is excellent work.
Vieira. And this is Silva. Adams defending his corner stubborn. Shot, surely! And it's a goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
So smooth, a signature finish.
Yeah, great movement and great use of space to get on the end of the pass, and that pretty much did it.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipate, and the keeper's given it away. It's Neymar! Oh, it's gone in! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
Any deeper thoughts about that goal?
Yeah, and anything that's hit low with real pace like that makes it so much harder for the keeper, and he was never going to get to that.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things.
He's through, it's one-on-one. Whistle's gone, and the referee has given a penalty. So a big chance now from 12 yards. Round. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
That's a good penalty. Made the keeper commit early and set himself up for quite a comfortable finish.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Now it's Bebeto. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. That is Conte. Referee has just said play on. Bebeto. Now Griezmann. He's a sharp little ball here. Odo. And here's Rafa Silva. Aimed beyond the defence. Played into the box. Toure tries to clear. Good chance here! Griezmann. That has been cut short. Cannavaro. And it's Yaya Toure. Adams. And it's Yaya Toure. Hernes. That is good strength. Hernes going face-to-face with his great rival. Spread neatly. Rafa Silva picks it up out wide. Now here's the delivery. Punched away. Xavi Alonso. Bebeto. 30 minutes gone. Van Dijk. Now Saliba. Casillas. That's really well cleared. And it's Xavi Alonso. That is ended up in no man's land. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
And he's worked it through. Casillas claims comfortably.
Batistuta really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. And now they can clear their lines. And he's there to retrieve it. Neymar looking understandably energised after his goal. Well read, nice interception. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Could move up a gear here. Now it's Neymar. Now it's Batistuta. Zanetti delivers. Oblak deals with that, nice and simple. Now it's Neymar. Xavi Alonso.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
And he's been shifted off it. And the first 45 minutes are up. Well, what a comeback. Certainly I didn't see that coming, nor I think did many in this crowd. So there was the first half.
Well, Peter, I'm just thinking of the best way to describe that. Frantic, frenzied. It was unmissable and it was irresistible. Forget about the analysis on this one, just enjoy it.
Very little in it. The score at half-time is 2-1. And the second half gets underway. Hoeneß will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Now that looks a decent ball. And it's hoisted clear. Batistuta. And now the breakaway. Otto. It's a good run down the right. Played in deep. It's a mighty effort! Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
Well, this is simple. The supply is to be admired. The defending is to be admonished.
Great vision. And it's Messi. That has been slung wide. Hoeneß! They want to be quick to recover this. And he's following up! And the keeper beats it away. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Kante. Otto. Nicely weighted ball. Hoeneß. Looking for options for movement. He's had it taken off him.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Knocks it into space. Rafa Silva cross, he rises! That needed to be better, and he knows it.
That's good play, plenty of targets in the penalty area and plenty of movement too.
That's been cut out, well played. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
And he welcomes it in.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
While facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Adams. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Well, that's a booking, always looked it.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Oh, it's Bebeto. Cleared without complication. Out to the right. He's picked his way through. Big header! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Batistuta clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
You would think that now would be a good time to consider some changes.
It's about risk-taking and boldness now. Are we going to see any activity from the bench?
Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Now it's Neymar. Oh, that's a key interception. Just a quarter of an hour to play. Now it's Bebeto.
Birmingham surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Lovely pass, but can he get there?
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Now, can they get him away?
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Rijkaard is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Flashes it across. Goes looking wide. Neymar in acres of space out wide. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Baresi. Now Hoeneß. I think we're just about done here.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
It's a promising position. Delivered. He's got Tool. It's there. They have stolen level at the last. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
So all square with almost no time. Terrific header! Oh, that's incredible! And that may just do it! Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your... And that's it. Well, what a game. Unpredictable to the very end, momentum shifting this way and that. The kind of match, as neutrals, we all love to come and see. Your final thoughts, Jim?
What a joke.
Well, here comes a crunch game. So much depends on this. Expectation and nerve. It is indeed a heady mix. No other club feels like Boca. No ground like the Bombonera. Feel it, see it, hear it. This is what the game means to this legion of followers. The action has already started.
Yaya Toure will be key here, Peter. His versatility and drive makes him a nightmare for the opposition.
He was actually a much more conventional holding midfield player in his younger days, wasn't he?
Yeah, but he's come on in leaps and bounds since then. In fact, he's at his best when partnered with a defensive midfielder like that, because it means he has license to just join the attack.
So he's benefited a lot from his new role.
Yeah, it's brought so much more out of him. He's a true all-round player now.
Can he get it through? Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Bebeto. And that is as far as they're going to go. Toure cuts out the pass. Neymar. Now it's Bebeto. Pretty cagey early on from both sides. Now it's Maradona.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
And it's Maradona. And the pass is intercepted. Hernes. Maradona. He's having a shot! There's a goal! The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Well, so often it comes down to that quality on the final pass, and we've got it here, Peter. The defence might want to have a good look at themselves as to how they let it happen.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Well, that silenced the crowd, Peter. Item 1 on the to-do list. Done.
Ribéry. And Ribéry! It's anyone's ball now. Basto has another go! And yes, it's there! And the lead lost no time at all.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
And this is Kane. And it's Maradona. Maradona will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Scholes. Maradona. Now it's Pedri. Oh, well measured. And that has been knocked clear. Pedri is flagged offside. Just more than 15 minutes till half-time. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped. Boca Juniors clearly are trying to establish themselves as a team that likes to retain the ball, Peter.
And it's a good watch, Jim, isn't it?
Well, it is, and it's always a pleasure for me to see a team move the ball in silky fashion like this. But you know what's coming next.
Takes a shot! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Messi could move up a gear here. He shifted it to the flank. Real chance here. And the shot! Goal! Boca Juniors! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Kane really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
Boca Juniors take the lead.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again. Oh, that was one big no-no when you've got a queue formed in the box.
Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? And it's Messi. Scholes. Pedri. And it's Messi. He's in a great position here. Neymar. Hernes. Bebeto. Xavi Alonso. And this is Kane. He is through here. Great chance! They've done it! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Birmingham really were asking for trouble there by failing to cope with a formidable press.
So the lead now is 2. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. And we're underway again.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
Pedri. Scholes. And here's Ribery. That has been cut short. Oh, they can break here. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. And the whistler's gone for a reckless challenge there. I do think he's feeling the effects of that tackle. And no, that was never going to make it. And it's Messi. Scholes. Oh, really cute. What a lovely series of passes. That's really well cleared. But they've got it again. And it's Scholes. Scholes looking understandably energised after his goal.
There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
Kane! Maradona pinches it off him. Maradona. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
It's Maradona! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Hernes. So what can they make of this? Maradona tries making a foray down the right. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup.
Messi really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. Scholes, and it's Maradona. Pedri! Oh, he's been... That's another chance! Neymar. Xavi Alonso. And Maradona. Maradona going face-to-face with his great rival, Pedri. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Played back.
Modern football for you and all that pressing.
And it's Scholes. It's a promising position. Oh, easy pickings there. Beckenbauer. Kimmich. Scholes. Passing is crisp and sharp. And this is Kane. It's Kane! No way through, so back it comes. Neymar. Now Hoeneß. Now it's Bebeto. Dembele. Maradona. And this is Maradona. Out of play for a goal kick. So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. De Bruyne, great vision. Hazard providing an outlet on that flank. Belletti. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Well, that has not gone well. Neymar is sporting a guilty look after that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Beckenbauer. And it's Maradona. Looking for options for movement. And this is Kane. Kane showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Oh, that's a key interception. And it's Perisic. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, it's Dembele. Now, what about a counter-attack? Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. And he is going into that little black book.
While sometimes a loose foul can trigger a completely different spell of play, and it makes even less sense.
Kyle Walker. De Bruyne. Alonso. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Now it's De Bruyne. He has found a way through. And a chance! Relentless! Just relentless! And they are cruising away. Well, was he ever going to miss that? Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. So that is it, the end. And that gets things running. Well, here he is, the epitome of athleticism and speed. That is Gareth Bale.
Yeah, simply one of the best.
Oh, he's been caught napping. Can he finish? And there's an early warning shot across the bow.
Well, it was going to take something a bit special from there, and that wasn't it.
Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. And they've got rid. Just eases him off the ball. Rice. And that was nowhere near his best. Maradona. Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, that's neat. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him. Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Pullet producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Oh, perfectly measured that. Showing good feet. Real chance!
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Bebeto. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Messi. Now it's Maradona. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Now it's Raul. And the through ball. Bale! Heracles! Goal! The breakthrough strike. So smooth. A signature finish.
What about the pass, Peter? It was played so intelligently and he picked out the perfect target.
So we have our breakthrough.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Distributed tidily. He has found the way through. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Now it's Bale. And this is Bale.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Intercepts the throw. That's well read. Yaya Toure. And it's Xabi Alonso. There they go, hunting in packs. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
And this is Bale. He's found a way through. That is lovely. Can he finish? Ambitious, but just off target.
Well, that was certainly bold, Peter. He's never short on confidence.
Messi. In the end, they found themselves penned in. Nowhere to go. And it's Hernandez.
Heracles clearly are trying to establish themselves as a team that likes to retain the ball, Peter.
And it's a good watch, Jim, isn't it?
Well, it is, and it's always a pleasure for me to see a team move the ball in silky fashion like this. But you know what's coming next, Peter. It has to be with a mean cutting edge.
Nicely weighted ball. Oh, they can break here. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Rice. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Looking for options for movement. Takes aim, shoots!
Birmingham truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
Oh, he's found support out wide. No, that's been intercepted. Rice.
This is the time you need that pace.
Isco. Messi. Threads one in. No luck with that Dink over the top. Messi is sporting a guilty look after that.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
Now it's Messi, and this is Hullet. Chance for a shot! Oh, it's there! They have come roaring back!
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little...
And the first 45 minutes are up. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. Reflections on the first half?
Birmingham will be pretty happy with the way they've performed so far. They remained calm after going behind, and they were able to raise the intensity, get their equaliser. So this isn't bad at all.
So, all square at half-time, each side matching the other blow for blow at the break. And we're already... Decent chance! Heracles! Goal! Into the lead once more. A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Rice.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
And he's managed to get free. Nice control. Hullet. Now Mbappe. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, what has happened here? Takes a shot! And it's in! 2 up now, and they are cruising. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, at one stage, he was being body-checked, Peter, and then the next minute, it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Now it's Maradona. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. Saliba kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Yaya Toure. So we've reached the hour mark. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Brilliantly cut out. Hullet. And it's Rice. Tries to pass it through. Caught offside that time. Rice. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Saliba calmly anticipates. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Birmingham clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Stood up well to him there. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Now it's Bale. Now it's Raul. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Looking to play him in. Always onto this. And now they can clear their lines. Xavi Alonso. Bebeto. Now there's a fine ball. Looks, tries a shot! They want to be quick to recover this. Rice. Looking for the run. And that interception was most necessary. He's having a shot! It's loose now and they want to get it back. He's got away with one there.
It's really well read here, but having done the hard part, he'll be slightly disappointed not to make more of it.
Goes for a shot! Yes! Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
This is threatening to become a really good game. It's a mighty effort! And that could come back to haunt them.
That was so poor, a very decent chance, and the disappointment is all too obvious.
That's the keeper's ball.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. And that's gone all the way through to the keeper. Now it's Messi. Lovely pass, but can he get there? It is looking like the end. If anything's going to happen, it's got to happen now.
At least they're going about it as they should, having brought this on themselves.
Great vision. Roll in acres of space out wide.
Heracles really wanted that two-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still, they should be able to see it out from here.
And that could set him on his way. Saliba deals with that comfortably. And no, that is pretty much the end of that.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
And he knocks it clear. Now, can they get him away? And the referee's looking at his watch. We could be done here. Isco is always scanning the pitch for targets. Plays a sharp little ball here. And the referee brings it to a close. A game of margins, of thrills, the sort of game that is a great advertisement. Well, here comes a crunch game. So much depends on this. Expectation and nerve. It is indeed a heady mix. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So we're up and running. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, Peter, this team has a great engine room in the shape of this guy, Tchouaméni. The Frenchman being a robust, relentless pressing machine who also excels in ball retention and recycling. I noticed he's surprisingly good at progressing play when on the ball too. Keep watching him.
He would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities. And here's Van Basten. Van Basten! It's loose, and there's a race for the... Oh, what has happened here? Maradona gets flagged offside. And he's in on goal. Shapes to shoot! Cleared away.
A gunner.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, lovely bit of skill. Fired deep towards the back post. And that's the keeper's ball. It's been a pretty high-octane start, at least from one side's perspective.
Well, they've made all the inroads and their confidence is taking on a growth spurt.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. And it's made its way to him. That is lovely. Gives it back. Maradona. Maradona unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Well, that's a little loose. Knocks it into space. Hernes. So a third of the match or thereabouts gone, and we still await the first goal. And it's Xavi Alonso. That's a little off target. Thuram. Can he spark a counter here? No, it's come to nothing.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Now it's Van Basten. Milan trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game because you try and absorb in numbers defensively and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind the opposition defence.
Just looking for that one telling pass. Messi. Messi hurtling down that right flank. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, sweet feet. Well, that pass isn't the best. Cannavaro clears it away. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And it's Van Basten. Hernes. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. That's beautifully weighted. Hernes. Pass somewhat off target. Aimed beyond the defence. Xavi Alonso. Roberto Baggio. Messi. Now shot, surely! Goal! Milan! And Milan have the lead. truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
It's the stuff you work on the training ground time and time again, and it came off.
So the first moment of real significance.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
And it's Van Basten. Rummenigge.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Oh, played through for the wide man. He is through here. Corner given. Milan with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. That is a brilliant interception. And now they can spring out of defence. And now the breakaway. Hoeneß really struggling to influence the game.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
And Messi! Hoeneß.
There will be 1
Dembele,
minute
a
added time.
player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. That pass has been well intercepted. That's a sharp pass. And it's half-time here. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
Well, I think starting this half in a strong manner is essential, Peter, if you're chasing the game, which they are. You know, go with intent and purpose. Let your opponents know you're not just going to quietly bow down.
And here's Neymar. Great defending, strong and determined. Thuram defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Well, now it's a race for the ball. And he's had a hit! I'll be a bit disappointed with that.
Yep, certainly could have been something so much more.
And he's straight offside. Defending of the desperate variety. Rummenigge. Dembele.
Rummenigge really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Cannavaro gets across to intercept that. He's coming under serious pressure here.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline. They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
And here's Van Basten. And he was alert to it. That is ended up in no man's land. Messi has found the net here, of course. But that has not gone well. Quality ball.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Your impression so far, Jim?
Look, they may be one down, but they're not shying away. Time is on their side, and they're set on using it. Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Okay, it's Ben.
Maradona. Oh, this looks promising. Got to make this count. It's a searching pass. Oh, super find. He's being urged to shoot. Real chance! That's another chance. They want to be quick to recover this. Oh, that is asking for trouble.
Sup Ben.
Time and again they are repelled. It's a pretty loose pass.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
And here's Neymar. And he cuts out the supply. Oh, real chance to break.
Been a while.
Can he get on the end of this? That's a good... Takes a shot! There's a goal! Right back in it. Almost no time remaining. Game still on. All over in...
How's it been going?
What they can do to you.
Yeah, well, the opposition had plenty of warning here, Peter. Look at how quick they were going the other way. Exactly what you need when you're playing on the counter-attack.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week.
Great, how about with you?
Exactly what you want from a big game.
Ah, good steal. He just read it. Look at the space here. And the finish! A collective
Buen partido.
from the defence.
Well, let that be a lesson to them. If they don't stay focused all the time, they're going to be made to pay.
Testing no going so well.
And he skips past his man. That's headed upfield. Oh, that's well spotted. Dembele.
Oh, easy.
Van Basten.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner. They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
And that is as far as they're going to go. Goes looking wide. Neymar takes a look up. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Neymar. And here's Baggio. Now it's Maradona. Neymar. That's a good run down the left. Neymar tries looking up for options on the left. And that has been cleared.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
And they're not going to make any further progress now. And the shot! Oh, that's incredible! Late in the day, this could well be it! They forced
Dale
it
Pews.
and extracted the maximum punishment.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
Milan take the lead. Now it's just a question of holding on.
Well, the last moments now, Peter, are going to be very frantic. There's still time for a twist or two yet.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. A game of margins, of thrills, the sort of game that is a great advertisement for our sport. Sad in a way that somebody had to lose. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Birmingham just...
There's no beating this AI man.
...pressure in front of their own fans that caused a nervousness and tension.
And that's where we have to end it.
Nobody plays for themselves anymore.
Co-commentator Jim Beglin, a very good evening to you all.
Just smart assist. Everyone wants the AI time play for them. So I'm testing to beat the AI. Never am art assist. Goodbye, son. Dude, we saw your bark nage. Thanks. It was blatant you were using Smart Assist. No need to lie. It was live. Bye, baby. Game over. Yes, keep singing to your AI.
And so we reach a fork in the road. Fortunes can turn either way from this point. One path leads to where they all want to be, or at least a significant step closer to it. What doesn't bear thinking about?
Everyone rewind the match back so you can watch it and see for yourself.
To stand tall. Colours vivid and vibrant.
There is no hiding.
The tone for this game is well and truly set. The action has already started.
Frank Rijkaard can really make his presence felt. A superb defender who became an iconic midfield anchorman.
And what's more, a remarkably good strike rate, actually.
Very true, just another level of his expertise, Peter, but his reading of the game, for me, is masterful.
It's an inviting-looking ball, that. That is good alertness. Nicely weighted ball. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And it's Yaya Toure. Rijkaard gets a foot in here. A probing pass. That is a great pick out. And Owen! Dembele. Oh, they can break here. Maradona going face-to-face with his great rival. Raul. Rijkaard. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. And he's lost his man here. Adams did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Now it's Maradona. Pass somewhat off target. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
And it's Wirtz. Wirtz. Oh, can he finish? It's loose now and they want to get it back. So we're still where we started right now. Hoeneß concedes a free kick for that. Mbappe. And he's managed to get free. Oh, shoot chance! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
That'll earn him a few high fives. Probably feels he could have been better protected, though. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
And here's Rijkaard. Oh, important interception. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Mbappe. Always onto this. And he's found the way past. He's having a shot! Oh, it's gone in! And that really is so impressive.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Well, that's really changed the mood in the stands, Peter. It ought to encourage more positive football, a more front-footed approach. It's got to be.
Milan were a team looking for an outlet, and it seems, Jim, as though they've found one.
Yeah, and if that allows them to get people running at and even going beyond that defence, then you can start asking more questions.
Dembele. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. That's a lovely, neat pass. Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Cute ball. Now, how can he reach it? Beckham. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Rijkaard. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Hoeneß is wide and looking to get onto this. Raul. Milan looking to pass their way through. Wirtz. Oblak gets his hands on it and the danger is averted. Raul. Oh, easy pickings there. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Looking tidy in possession here. And he's managed to get rid. We've got 5 minutes till half-time. This might spell danger. Dembele, a player who needs no introduction. Mbappe. Tries to play it through. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Now it's Owen. Mbappe given the lift of his goal. And the whistle goes for half-time. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
On the evidence of what we've seen, they're worth their lead. There was
Substitution in progress.
Whistle goes, and we start the second half. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. Great vision. Beckham, and the counter is on. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Oh, well played, well sorted out.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Mbappe! Mbappe! Oh, and another try! It's loose. Oh, it's fallen loose again! Oh, taken with style! AC Milan are all square. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeping parry or spillage, and sometimes you'll get lucky. It'll come your way.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Beckham.
We're in for an intriguing second half now. Contrasting moods that could reverse in a flash.
Bebeto. Saliba, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Has a look and plays it forward. Goes for a shot! Goal! Milan! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! That was easy, almost too easy.
Some great movement here, and the pass was perfect. All he had to do was just apply the finishing touch.
Milan take the lead.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
And the counter is on now then. Now it's Mbappe. That's a sharp pass. And here's Maradona. Bebeto. And Bebeto! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Very speculative, with little threat, if any, for the keeper.
That's an excellent interception.
Birmingham really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Beckham. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped. Birmingham may only be one behind, but they're showing much in terms of threatening parity.
Dembele will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And he's there to retrieve it.
Milan surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now. You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Well, that has not gone well. He's in a good... Mbappe! And that would have won it.
Well, for me, he seems to be playing with a lot more zest now. He does look the most likely to grab that second goal cushion.
Now it's Wirtz. It is looking like the end. If anything's going to happen, it's got to happen now.
Well, it's looking like too little too late, but they are giving it all they have.
Threads one in. That's really well manoeuvred. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. 5 minutes left on the clock. Aim forwards. Oh, there's a probing ball. Rijkaard. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Played back. Now it's Bebeto. Oh, that's nice. Knocks it into space. Oh, shooting chance! It's in! We thought it was over. It's all square once more. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Oh, look at the manager here. He's absolutely fuming, and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
So all square with almost no time remaining.
Well, those players out there must be exhausted now, Peter, but at least they have momentum, which augurs well if this goes to extra time.
Time added on. 90 minutes up, and we will be back for extra time.
Well, look, this has been a hard-fought encounter, Peter, so mistakes are far more likely over the next 30 minutes.
Please be reminded that drinking is only allowed in the areas shown on this map. Thank you very much for your cooperation. Substitution on the field. Number 17, Mbappe. Number 9.
We don't use smart assist here.
So our quest to find the winner continues.
Number 18, Neymar.
Bellingham charging forward, the ball at his feet.
Substitution.
Now it's Raul. That's a promising run he's making on the right. He's had it taken off him. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Before I'm against.
And it's Wirtz. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Neymar aimed beyond the defence. Now it's Bellingham. Now it's Mbappe. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And this is Bebeto. Oh, what has happened here? Wan-Bissaka gets good distance on it. That is ended up in no man's land. Wriggles his way through. Beckham. And here's Maradona. Rijkaard. Raul. Toure kept his eye on it. We've reached the midway point in extra time.
Substitution on the field. Number 4, Arasi.
Exhaustion, physical and mental. Will we find a winner?
7,
This really has been thrilling. Both sides going at it, and now for the final act. Rijkaard.
Number 11, Cannavaro. Number 20,
Toure does really well to win the ball there.
Owen.
Can he get on the end of this? Milan finding their passes. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Looking to play him in. And it's Bellingham. And here's Wirtz. That's the throw. Mbappe. It's a good spell of possession, this. Look at the space here. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And this is Owen. And this is Messi.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Neymar. Decent chance! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Owen is offering a wry smile there.
Substitutions taking place.
It's make or break time now, and they're all headed for the penalty box.
He can get that clear. And that's a good ball. Lovely. Now then. Raul. And that's it. Nothing to separate them. It is penalties.
Look, I've been in this position myself, and after a grueling game, you don't want to back down if the manager asks you to take a penalty for fear of appearing weak. You can't let fatigue cloud your judgment.
that? Perfect result, perfect outcome.
Okay, got the target. GG's bro. That's all folks. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Until next time. Adios amigos.